now being able to play with guys like Chris, Christian, Tim, all these vets. Can you just talk about what it's been like to learn from these guys and to be able to train with them?
Yeah, I feel like going to these camps, it's something, I'm very grateful for, and it's something I'm giving 100%. And just seeing that I can learn from these veterans however I can. It's just going and talking to them about stuff, just about national team stuff, also about just professional experience. They've been here for a while. They kind of know how it goes, and just being able to learn from them, especially as a defender from Tim Ream and Chris Richards. It's been an honor. It's been so good to know that they're so open to just sharing their thoughts and concerns about just helping me in whichever way they can.
Val mentioned you guys aren't taking your foot off the pedal for this match tomorrow night. What's the mentality heading into the matchup against Australia?
Yeah, we know Australia is a good team, so I think for us it's just to be able to play our game. We know how much quality we have, how much potential we have. I think for us it's just to be able to get another win, against a very good Australia team that got a good result the other day against Canada. So I think it's just us to just get the tie we had last game and just continue to work and be able to get the win and end the break the right way.
How do you keep the intensity on during a friendly match? Foot on the pedal. How do you do that?
Yeah, I feel like for us, every game is an important game, friendly or any game. And I feel like for us, it's just another game for each one of us to prove ourselves. We're here for a reason, but we also want to make that World Cup squad. So just to be able to prove ourselves in that way, but just to prove ourselves as a team. At the end of the day, we're playing at home turf. We want to play good in front of the crowd and get the win and just be able to, be the best in front of them.
What does this World Cup mean about just the growth of the culture of soccer in the United States? And, we saw a huge jump in '94, and then now we're hosting a game. What is this, what opportunity do you see this to grow and maybe take another step in with just soccer in this country?
Yeah, I think it's an amazing opportunity. I think it's something that for Americans, I think we want to make soccer bigger, and having a World Cup here in America, it just makes it even more exciting for other fans, other Americans to come able to watch, us play at home turf. And I think at the end of the day, it's something good for soccer in general. I think U.S. is one of the most amazing countries, and just be able to, have all the teams here from South America, from Europe, just to be able to play here, and for us Americans to experience this, after it's been such a long time. It's something that we should be very grateful for and be able to perform.
And something Mauricio has talked about a lot is intensity and the importance of that. You mentioned, there's no real such thing as a friendly. What does that mean to you, and how has this intensity kind of helped fuel your success on the pitch?
Yeah, I feel like I agree with Pochettino. I mean, there's no friendly games here. Yeah, every game's a must-win game for us, and I think we're going to go in it like that. Go in it knowing that our mindset is win, 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 no matter what we play, whether it's a friendly or who we play. We're going to go with the same intensity every game, and be able to win and be able to just perform at our best. At the end of the day, it's for us to learn each other before the World Cup. Be able to get the connections, get the chemistry up, and just be able to, try to perfect everything going into the next summer.